Everyone worries. Unfortunately for us, there are causes of worry everywhere now, and they're especially there with the COVID-19 crisis. We're worrying about a lot more than just our health. We're worrying about our jobs, our rent, our debts. We're worrying about our social relationships. We're worrying about the luxuries of life which have been taken away from us. And the problem is, it doesn't seem like these worries are going to go away anytime soon. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie is a classic which addresses one of the leading causes of physical illness and one of the most common psychological states, worry. In his book, he shows you simple and actionable techniques to eliminate it from your life. Let's dive into some of the major ideas of the book. The 3 fundamental mindsets about dealing with worry. Number 1. Live in day-tight compartments. Don't stew about the future, just live each day until bedtime. The best possible way to prepare for tomorrow is to concentrate with all your intelligence, all your enthusiasm on today's work superbly today. That is the only possible way you can prepare for the future. Number 2. Use the magic formula for solving worry. Firstly, ask yourself, what is the worst possible outcome if you can't solve your problem? Secondly, mentally prepare to accept the worst if necessary. And lastly, calmly improve upon the worst possible outcome. You see, when we worry, our minds jump here and there and everywhere, and we lose all power of decision. Instead, use this formula to think rationally about the crisis at hand. Number 3. Remind yourself of the high price you can pay for worry in terms of your health, weakened immune system, chronic health problems, and even early death. The 5 steps for analyzing and dealing with worry. Firstly, ask yourself, what is the problem? Get all the facts. Secondly, what are the causes of the problem? Third, what are the possible solutions? The 4th, what is the best solution, and come to a decision. And lastly, act without anxiety. 5 tips on how to break the worry habit before it breaks you. Number 1, keep busy. The remedy for worry is to get completely occupied doing something constructive. Number 2, don't fuss about trivial matters. Let's not allow ourselves to be upset by small things. Number 3, use the law of averages to outlaw your worries. Ask yourself, what are the chances according to the law of averages that this event or crisis I am worrying about will ever occur? Number 4, cooperate with the inevitable. Circumstances alone don't make us happy or unhappy. It is the way we react to circumstances that determines our feelings. Number 5, decide just how much anxiety over a thing may be worth, and then refuse it to give it more. The only problem we have to deal with is choosing the right thoughts. 7 ways to cultivate a mental attitude that will bring you peace and happiness. Number 1, fill your mind with thoughts of peace, courage, health, and hope. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Number 2, never try to get even with your enemies. Let's never waste a minute thinking about people we don't like. Number 3, expect ingratitude. If we want to find happiness, let's stop thinking about gratitude or ingratitude and give for the inner joy of giving. Number 4, count your blessings, not your troubles. We seldom think of what we have, but always of what we lack. Number 5, find yourself and be yourself. Remember, there is no one else on earth like you. Let's find ourselves and be ourselves. Number 6, try to profit from your losses. The most important thing in life is not to capitalize on your gains. Number 7, create happiness for others. Try to think every day how you can please someone. Dale Carnegie ends his book by describing the perfect way to conquer worry. Having faith. Faith is one of the forces by which men live, and the total absence of it means collapse. Having faith in humanity and in a higher power, that things will eventually get better. As we've learned, worrying can be detrimental to your physical and mental health. Therefore, you should find ways to deal with your worries. Get the facts about what you're worrying about, choose on a course of action, and never look back. Break the worry habit before it breaks you, and cultivate a mental attitude that will bring you peace and happiness. Lastly, have faith that everything will eventually be alright.